So, guys, it is springtime and it's time to either commit to having some fitness goals for this year or to rededicate whatever goals we started in January in terms of getting in our exercise and trying to be slim and sexy for summer. So, with the advent of different fitness apps and wearable technology devices, those are growing in popularity. People are becoming more aware of how many steps they're taking. So today I have Dr. Serge Jabbour and Dr. Sheri Colberg on the show today to talk about the Everyday Steps walking program and how that can help to manage type 2 diabetes. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So I'm excited to talk to you guys today because I was actually diagnosed with type 2 diabetes last summer. So I was a little bit devastated, but I guess it wasn't too much of a surprise because it definitely runs in my family. So, can you guys tell me about how serious the problem of diabetes is in our country right now?
Well, it's a national epidemic for sure. There are almost 28 million people with diabetes in this nation, and almost 90 to 95% have type 2 diabetes.
So, that's a significant number. If I remember correctly, what our nation's population is, that's about 10% of the people. So, that's a
Right,
pretty
exactly.
significant number. Wow. So, how can walking help manage type 2 diabetes?
Well, walking has been shown to lower blood sugars and improve diabetes. In addition, it can lower the risk of high blood pressure, heart attack, and stroke.
And not only that, but you may not realize that you don't have as much energy as you could have. And if you start taking more daily steps, you're actually just going to feel better. And it helps manage your diabetes while you're at it.
Yeah, I actually use a Fitbit. I've had it for, I guess, maybe about 18 months now. So I try to keep up with my steps. I have a 10-day or a 10,000K goal every day. And some days I meet it, a lot of days I don't, but it's definitely on my radar. Like I need to make that a priority with, springtime here and warmer weather coming.
That's great.
So what are some tips that you guys have for the Everyday Steps walking program to help people get started?
Well, we partnered with AstraZeneca and the Diabetes Hands Foundation to come up with the Everyday Steps program, which you can access at everydaystepsguide.com. And it actually has 12 tips on there to help motivate you to get more active and to stay more active. Just to give you an example, one of those really ties in really well with your Fitbit because the idea is to get some idea of how many steps you're taking on a daily basis. And once you know that, maybe you're only taking 2,000 steps or so. Maybe you could set a goal then of taking at least 500 more a day and then add that in throughout the day, however you can, anywhere you can. And then next thing you know, you're going to be up to that 10,000 step goal.
And one of the 12 tips I like is to mix it up also. So not do the same walking every single day. Mix it up, have some friend with you, or just change the path where you walk just to make it little more exciting.
Yeah, I think sometimes that's the challenge. Like people need to make exercise fun so that they're more inclined to do it. So I walk down to the market a few times a week at my job on lunch. Like we'll try to go and grab something healthy for lunch, like a salad, and that gets us probably about 4,000 steps, make between 3,000 and 4,000 steps. So that's a pretty good chunk of steps for the day. So how do people, I know Dr. Colberg just mentioned increase your goal by 500 steps a day. So say for me, like I get on average about between 6,000 and 7,000 steps. Like what would you recommend as a good goal for me to increase to?
Well, they always throw that 10,000 step number out there, which is about 5 miles for the average person. But there's really nothing magical about that number. And the idea really, I think, for most people getting started is find out how many you're doing now and then just start adding to that and progress slowly. This is a lifetime activity you're looking at. There's no race to the finish to get there. So if you find you're only taking 6,000 or 7,000, then you may want to set a goal to try to get 8,000 every day. And once you find that that's easy, then you can increase that however much you want. So there's really not a right or wrong way. It's just taking those extra steps every day is going to really benefit you.
And the most important thing is to take it really slow and one step at a time and build it up over time.
And that was actually the next question I was going to ask. Sometimes I think people get defeated before they even get started because I think they feel like they have to start out, power walking or something like that. So can you talk a little bit about, like, you don't even have to really walk that fast. You just need to get out there and just actually take some steps, right?
Right, the steps can be slow, they can be fast, they can really pretty much be whatever you want them to be. A good place to start, though, is at a comfortable walking speed for you. Once you start to feel a little bit better with that, you can actually add in little faster intervals, even if it's just between two mailboxes or whatever you want to use, and you just speed up, and then that helps to increase your fitness even further. And it's a really easy way to kind of progress forward, and a very safe way to do it if you have type 2 diabetes.
Okay, so I think this is helpful to hopefully motivate some people to, get moving and get their steps in. So are there any particular devices you recommend? I know there's like Apple Watch, there's Fitbit, there's a variety of things, so it doesn't really matter. And there's also apps out there, but is there any particular thing that you recommend?
You can use whatever you want, whatever you have access to, whatever is most motivating for you. So people might want to try a number of different devices if they have access to them and see which one really works best for them. The goal, even if you don't track your steps, is just to take more steps every day and realize that you can fit them in any time during the day. It doesn't have to be a structured, a programmed exercise. It can just be, I'm going to walk 5 minutes here, I'm going to walk 5 minutes there, I'm going to stand up more. All of that's going to be so great for your diabetes management.
Okay, and I'll drop a couple links to some different apps and devices that you can use. But please tell me one more time the website that people can go to learn more about the Everyday Walking Program.
It's everydaystepsguide.com.
Everydaystepsguide.com.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Jabbour and Dr. Colberg.
Thank you.
Thank you.